What's up, guys? Combo Collectibles coming at you from the awesome toy show with the two-time X Division champion from Impact Wrestling, Trey Miguel. How you doing?
You're the only person that's called me a two-time champion today. I respect that. I respect you putting respect on the reins. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much for being here, man. I know everybody was really stoked that you were coming. How are you liking the event so far?
It's been pretty cool. I've taken a look around. There's some really cool stuff. There's some really interesting get-ups. We got Iron Man here. We got...
Yeah.
I thought it was Uncle Fester. I was completely wrong because I seen him pull into the back parking lot with just the head makeup on.
Oh, I think he's the Borg.
Yeah. We got Borg here. I seen two Spider-Men. I would be the third. It's pretty interesting.
Oh, it's great to have you here. Now, you recently had your title defense at Sacrifice, right?
Yes.
That was a hard-fought match. Congrats, by the way.
Thank you.
So, can you tell us a little bit about what was that night like for you? How much does that X Division title mean to you?
That night for me, well, first off, Lince Dorado is one hell of a wrestler. That was a hard match, man.
It looked bad.
Not a lot of matches are that fun and hurt that much, but you can still smile about it afterward. You know what I mean? The X Division Championship is my favorite championship in all of pro wrestling. And I think it's like really, really baffling that, and this is just my opinion, and that, you know, they're like assholes. Everyone has them. My asshole is that like today's style, and there's so many different styles of wrestling, but this is more so like the younger guys. Everyone wants to go as hard as they can, you know, like do all these crazy spots back to back to back to back. And I would like to believe that in my personal asshole that that the X Division is kind of what ignited that. It's kind of like the foundation of what started that, or this era of that high-octane, super high-velocity, super crazy wrestling that we know and love now. And to, like, see myself as still the 19-year-old kid that was working at Burger King in an El Camino restaurant as a chip boy and a busser, I still feel like that guy. And then when I look back and see the X Division belt, it's like, that's the wildest thing in the world to me. So I tattooed it on my leg.
I was actually going to ask about that. Yeah, I heard you got the tattoo. That's really cool.
Yep.
Commemorate it, right?
Yeah, but I think it's super cool that I have it because I think it represents what wrestling has become.
It's certainly a really fun division to watch, man. That's for sure. Now, I know you've had a crazy schedule lately.
John Cena here? What the? Oh, he's right here.
You got a crazy schedule lately. You wrestled in what, like 4 different countries in the last 2 months, I think?
4 countries in 1 month.
In 1 month, that's great. How do you keep up with your training schedule? Like, does that throw off your whole routine? How do you keep things balanced when you got that much travel involved?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't trained a single day in the past month. There's been no time.
Wow.
There actually has been no time. I maybe worked out 2 days.
Oh, jeez. I mean, you're working out in the ring every night, though, too, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But the travel, the jet lag, the performing, there's been not a beat in between where I have a moment to go do it. If I'm not doing all of that, I'm trying to get some rest. That's so important. You got to listen to your body. You got to take your breaks.
I don't know how you keep that intensity up, man. It's amazing. Now, when you were growing up, did you always know you were going to be a pro wrestler? And if so, like, what were some of the guys that inspired you back in the day?
Man, it's weird. I never wanted to do anything but be a pro wrestler. And I didn't know how it was going to happen, but I knew it was going to happen. And I knew I'd do whatever it took to make it happen. And it kind of fell in my lap. And I'm really lucky. You know what I mean? So, like, it's kind of hard to, like, give advice about something that you're lucky to have. If that, you know what I mean? Like, granted, it came with a lot of hard work, but
of course,
I don't know what it's like to have to go seek a wrestling school to look up all this stuff. Like, it actually landed in my lap. My best friend's dad started a school. He used to wrestle in the late 90s. I was the first person to sign up when I was 14.
Oh, cool.
And I couldn't be more grateful.
Glad it worked out because it's a lot of fun watching you wrestle.
Thank you so much.
Now, one more question, if you don't mind. If you could wrestle anyone in their prime from the past for, like, your dream matchup, Eddie Guerrero, and what kind of match would it be?
It would just be a singles match.
Regular singles match. The one and only Guerrero.
I would want to put on a clinic. I would want it to start with. I'd want it to be like 10 minutes of chain wrestling, and then we start getting into the stuff. You know what I mean? And then just like him and Rey Mysterio at Halloween Havoc is my favorite match that exists.
Oh, legends, man. I was lucky enough to see Guerrero live years ago, man. It was a treat.
The closest I've ever come to that is I did a seminar. I mean, it's hardly the same thing at all, but I did a seminar in San Antonio, Texas for hybrid pro wrestling, and they have Eddie Guerrero's black and gold tights framed in the lobby.
Oh, cool.
It took everything in me not to just like
Grab him and run.
I don't know how far I would have made it. I don't know if I would have got to wrestle afterward, but I'd have like the key to heaven.
Right? Well, thank you so much. We want to take up too much of your time.
No, dude,
guys, thank you for
chilling. Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate you coming out here to the Awesome Toy Show. And guys, make sure you check them out online at the Trey Miguel.
Thank you for letting me do this with you, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys. Your X Division champion. Gotta say thank you so much, brother.
I appreciate you, bro.
We really appreciate it.